Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to work with Python functions. Let's watch this amazing video. Yes, in before tutorials we seen about string methods, and it's like a long journey related to strings. We seen what is string, how to write a string, and also string slicing, how to do different ways to string the slice. And also we seen methods. We are having like different type of methods related to string, and we used everything. So if you miss the tutorials, just open the description and you can find the links. Just go through that and you can learn very clearly related to strings. In this tutorial now we are going to discuss about functions. Just I'll close this file and create a new file which is called functions. Generally, why should we use functions in Python? What is the use of using functions? So main thing, the uses of functions is, if you want to create the code, if you want to use the code again and again, so instead of writing the same code again and again, you can use function. So just you can call the function and you can use the code again and again. So now, like here you can use that, and also you can, by function you can take the different type of inputs, and you can do specific operation, and you can find the specific output to the user. So that is the use of function mainly. And also Python having that built-in functions, we like it's having some built-in functions like int. So int is called and built-in functions. And functions also, we are having two things which is called user defined function as well as predefined functions. And int, float, abs, that means called absolute, and char, chr, and input, these all functions. Print is a function, do you know that? So this is all called predefined functions, which is already defined in Python. Like many functions are there, I said these are the same main predefined functions which was there. And we can also define, that means called as user defined functions. We can also create the user defined functions which is like hurry, like that is called as a user defined functions. Just I'll make it as markdown, so we'll not get any errors. So this is called predefined functions. And if you want like user defined functions, like you can see that hurry, so hurry is called as a user defined function. So now we'll write some very clear functions, how to create and how to do and how to use, everything we'll do here. And first of all, how to define a function. I already said it is called a user defined function which is called hurry. So to define a function, we are having that shortcut which is called def, give space, and automatically it was created by function. So now just make a colon, and indentation is also very important here. Just print what you want, just hurry priya. Yeah, so this is the, and yes, I created a function here, created a function. And just I'm doing some task. I want to call the function. So just I want to call the function, then only we can see that output, right? So just calling the function finally to print the output. So from task, you can see I'm getting the function Haripriya. Okay, why you are writing like unnecessary creating function again printing? Why you are writing? What is the use? You can write directly like Haripriya, right? If I write like print Haripriya, automatically I'll get the output. But why I'm writing this one? So if you want to use this same task in different times, I don't want to write the code, and I don't want to use. Instead of writing that, just I'll call this function, and automatically I'll print Haripriya always. So just you can see that you can print Haripriya always. So that is the use of function. So if you want to use the code again and again, so main thing, that is the uses of function. So we'll write some functions which is there, so then you can understand how we can create the function. So I'll define the function which is called square, and I'm passing parameter also. You can see just I'm passing number, so number is called as a parameter. So just I'm passing some parameter in function, and don't forget indentation is very important. And now I'm performing the task which is value. So final value I want to print is square of the number. So number, so if you want to print the square of the number, just two stars and give And if you want to return, just means you are passing the argument, right? If you want to return value, so we want to return value, we are returning the final value. So I'm calling the function which is called as call the number. So I want to make like 24. We can see the 24 square. Yeah, now you can see that 24 square is called as 576. Like if you get like 34, whatever, 30, 44, whatever you may be. This is the way to perform the task, and I created the user defined function which is called square, and I perform the some task. I'm returning the values. That means I want to return that value, and finally I'm passing an number, which number I want to get like square. So it's like a function I created and with return value. So now I want to perform like two adding two numbers. So just you can create a def add function which is called add. So I'm passing two variables which is a. So I want to sum the two variables which is called a comma a plus b. So just I'm giving a equal to, so I'm telling, so int of a, because it has to know that I'm giving integer, right? So then only it was perform 10 plus 20 which is called 30. So just perform the task which is called sum. So return a plus b and pass the values, add 10 comma 20, you can get like 30. So same what I have written, you can perform multiple parameters in the function. So here I passed a single parameter which is called number. Here I passed like multiple parameters which is called two numbers and which is called a comma b. You want to use this function. So I already created which is user defined function which is called use square. So this code I want to use here. So again I don't want to perform like square of numbers. Instead of writing this, I want to perform the task. Just create a square which is equal to, so just print here. So 3, I want like a square of 3 and print sq. I use the same function I already created. I performed some task and I'm using the same function here. So this is the way to use same function, same task and with different what you want. So that is the uses of mainly that is the uses of function, and you can use many things like that. And you can use like if else. So you can create a new function which is called, so if you want to calculate factorial of a number, so I'm writing that you want to calculate factorial of a number. I calculate a factorial of a number. I'm creating a new function which is called factorial fact, which is creating factorial, and I'm passing parameter which is called n. And so we all of us know the factorial statement, which if it is like greater than 1, so n value which is greater than 1, it should be performed. So we all of us know about factorials. That means 0, 1. So 5 factorial is called 120. That 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, which is called 120. So 2 factorial. So 1 into 2. So 2 factorial is called 2. So this is the way to calculate factorial. So just I'm performing the mathematical which is called factorial. So n minus 1. So now else I'm printing the else, return n. So if you given greater than 1, so if you given the greater than 1 like 2, 3, 4, just perform calculate the factorial. So which is called n. What fact? So we can see the factorial of 5 is called 120. So this is the way to calculate a factorial of a number with function, with using function. I think it's very clear to calculate the factorial of a function. Just I written the mathematical calculation to calculate the factorial of a number. So this is the uses of function, and you can pass many arguments what you want. You can do many things by using functions, and you can calculate like some multiple arguments at single time. I'm creating new function which is called a sum of numbers. So I want to add all the numbers. So instead of creating like a comma b comma c, just give star asterisk symbol and arcs and just create a function. And now you can print arcs So, and you can return that one. So return. So we are having default function which is called sum. That means it will do sum of all the things, which is like args. Now nothing was done. Now we need to pass the statements. So if you want to pass like multiple, which is called sum of numbers. So if you want to pass like 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7, you can pass multiple, you can pass like n number of things, and you can see the output which is called 47. So if you want to pass n number of numbers into a function, that is called star args. Okay. This is the way to pass n number of arguments into a function. I think it's very clear. So I hope everyone was enjoyed this video, this tutorial, because I come with another tutorial that is called function types. That means the type of functions we are having, many type of functions, which is called 4 types. I'll discuss with coming tutorial. Until then, wait for next tutorial.
I hope this video is helpful to you. In future, definitely I'll do more videos and more things, and let's subscribe this channel because if you support me, I'll do more and more videos, and do like and share also. And if